Hello, welcome to Dazlious, Learning the Language of Autism. Belle Berroyer. It's a gorgeous, lovely day today, sunny and warm outside during, week 4 of this lockdown. And this video is kind of like another, like a reassessment, I suppose, a reevaluation of why does Dazlious exist? What's the point of my videos? So I was just thinking about it today on reflection from, everyone being in isolation and about community and things are going to change. I'm hoping the changes are already beginning to happen. So I just wanted to put a fresh update of 2020. Why does Dazlious Learning the Language of Autism exist? And there are many reasons of which I've written down, which are down there. So the first thing I really want to achieve is to be an advocate for the acceptance of autism, as opposed to let's try and cure it, get rid of it. I'm not about that. I'm all about accepting autism in all its many genres and dialects and languages and magnificence. Also to promote child-led, person-led activities, whether that be through a sensory perspective. I've done other videos on different senses through food and through play, and I'll continue to do that in as many different subjects as I can. And also activities that align, that do align with their sensory needs, as opposed to stamping them out, which was what I would call the old-fashioned way, some of which, still does carry on and sometimes is promoted. But I'm just going to keep plugging away along with many other people and autistic communities that you work with a person's sensory needs, and you have to take the time to figure out what their sensory needs are and what the challenges are and what their likes are, and then you'll really get to know who that person is and understand why they tick and do what they do and how they do what they do. To promote and to squash stereotypes of autism. There's been many over the years, and there are still some lurking around. I know this from people that have told me that have been on training courses, particularly through their professional jobs. And some of the training courses that they've been on, they have found them to be quite limiting in hope. And they've been sort of brushing across a massive banner of autism to squeeze it into like a 3-hour workshop. And it leaves you with just a lot of stereotype information. So then when you take it back to your workplace, you just look at that autistic child or person through stereotypical knowledge, and then you wonder why it doesn't work. So I'm definitely all about squashing those and helping training courses be more relevant. I'm very sensitive and I'm very child-led. I'm a nursery nurse by profession, so I've always been an advocate for children being free and child-led stuff. But if you're neurotypical and you've got an autistic person with you, there's differences, right? Big differences. So it's a matter of learning what those differences are, instead of wasting time trying to pull the autistic person out of their world and into a neurotypical perspective, which is kind of impossible anyway, but that doesn't mean that people haven't tried. It's just a waste of time, and there are other ways in which you can get to know your child and understand your child without having to change them in any way, shape or form. So I'm definitely there to offer support to parents, especially those with young children, when your child's first diagnosed, and I hope that I can sort of cut through some of the bullshit and also some of the fear mongering and the hopelessness that is often portrayed to new parents with autistic children, and advice that they're given to stick them into hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, talking like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 hours a week, of therapy, definitely wouldn't promote that. I also, during my workshops, offer advice, experiences, things that we've found in our family and with our son, knowledge and understanding on many different subjects, from brushing your teeth to helping them learn how to dress themselves, to different activities and things that they enjoy and like to do, in a whole manner of subjects, like just, I can't even, life, just life, living a life. Also to create a community of autistic people and families with autistic children or people in their lives, to sort of help bridge the gap. So like I encourage obviously neurotypical parents, family members, professionals to listen and engage and comment and share. But I also really, everything I talk about, I've learned either from our son or from other autistic people. I spend a lot of my time talking to other autistic people, reading what they've got to say and taking the time to take it all on board and then share that with as many people as I can. Autistic people have been my teachers for the whole of the 15 years that our son has been on the planet, and I'm very grateful for it, because it's saved a lot of heartache and a lot of tears and a lot of frustration. Also, to learn from other families, which is why I encourage the community and people to join and subscribe and to comment and to share, because I have far from learned everything about autism. No way. It is an endless learning experience, and I'm glad for that. And I learn new things about my son every single week, day even. So, to encourage positive support and services throughout a child's lifetime, and to help parents see what is a positive experience and what isn't. If you don't know anything and you're told by professional people that putting your child into 30 hours a week of, say, as an example, ABA is a good idea, then some parents might be inclined to believe that, when often, that's not the case at all. And that is a huge subject, because ABA is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's the forefront of many autistic communities are really working hard to help educate neurotypical parents as to why ABA per se isn't, one, the only way, and two, the best way to support your child's needs. Autism is not a small thing that you can just put into a box and go, well, that's autism. If you do that, that and that, then your child will not be autistic anymore, or will diminish their difficulties or their challenges. Like, it's not that kind of condition, which is what is fantastic about it, in my opinion. It's complex, it's vast, it's intelligent, it's interesting, it's wise, it's so many different things. So I am here to explore all of that, and we talk about all subjects. So if we need to talk about smearing or self-harming, or the stuff that the potty training and the wetting the beds or whatever, it's not all flowers and roses. Like, I'm not saying that, but I am saying that I'm not here to talk about cures, eradication, to promote videos of children on social media displaying meltdowns and stressful situations. It's all about honouring your child, honouring the people in your life who are autistic. And the best way, in my opinion, that you can do that is to share what you're doing, share what you're thinking, so that you can be advised or veered into a more positive direction. And also, just to learn from each other and to support each other. That's the biggest need, I think, and it's possible to do. So that's why Dazlious, Learning the Language of Autism, exists. I'm sure there's other reasons too, but they're the ones that came first of all. So that's what this video is about. And in the coming year, we're going to be talking about a whole, load of stuff. So if there's anything that you want covered, please let me know. But I am going to be doing a series on the subject of routines, the reasons why, from our perspective and my son's perspective, routines are in place, different types of routines, how some routines are bigger than others, meaning some can be changed quite easily and some appear not to be able to be changed that easily, and how over time and development they can change. So many things about routines and what they mean, why they happen and why they're so important. So if you're on board with that one and you've got some things to say about it, please do let me know, and we can share and educate. Okay, thank you for watching. You can subscribe at any time for free, please do, and then you'll get alerts if you click the little bell. Every time I make a video, it will go straight into your inbox, and then you can share it with as many people as you want, that anyone that you know that either works with autistic people or is a parent or a grandparent or an aunt, an uncle, a family member, a carer, anybody at all that you know within autism world. Please do share my videos and my channel, and let's make 2020 a big year where we can really kind of like create a Dazlious community. It would be so cool. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.